welcome to my channel. This is Seasonal Beauties, and today we are in Minecraft. This is my personal world in this little like mod pack kind of sort of thing that I've made. It's not really a full mod pack or anything. I've just kind of cobbled together some mods, a lot of mods actually. So it's pretty modded. So far I've been in this world for about 57 days, but in real life days it's been like 4 days, 4 to 5 days that I've been playing on it, and I'm really proud of this house even though it's very simple. I am not a builder by any means or capacity, and in Minecraft I've actually only been playing for about a year and a half. I've been consuming a lot of its content for a long time, but I've only been playing for myself for shorter amount than that. And so I've been taking a lot of inspiration from other people and builders and channels and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe I should try something a little bit bigger or more dynamic than just a box. So this is it. I have to cut this down right here, but I try to make it more interesting. Sorry for my very full inventory, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on, to be honest. I don't remember where I left off in this world, and there's a lot of different mods here and stuff, and it is currently autumn day 1. So it is very interesting to head into fall, where right now in real life it is currently about to be May. It's gonna be May. Sorry, but it's gonna be May, and so it's gonna be heading into summer. So it's pretty much the opposite, but we can see that some of the leaves over here have already changed for a birch. So that's interesting. I didn't realize they were gonna do that when I put them down, because these are oak, and I didn't realize that. But here's just a little hut for like some of my little machines and stuff that I'm having. It is very bare. I literally just finished this yesterday, and I just made a little lava catch pool thing. And here's for my composter. Composter? I don't know how to say that, guys. Sorry. But this is a very basic little area here with moss. But if we go inside, it's just a little cutesy area. I do have a lot of texture packs going on, so you'll notice that there's a lot of different things going on in this game. I also have hello, hi, sorry. I also have passive mobs going on and keep inventory on, so this is meant to be very chill, very relaxing for me. I have a lot of sensory issues sometimes, and honestly, frankly, like I get freaked out sometimes by the spiders and different things. I've played the game without the keep inventory on and the passive mobs and stuff in the past. I may remove the passive mobs and stuff, so it just depends. But I just kind of have it on for right now, just so that I can focus on building and stuff, because I wanted this to be a chance for me to explore more of the mods and stuff like that and build a lot more and those kind of things. But so far, this is my very bare kitchen. This is all very simplistic and bare. I know I say that as I have an enchanting table, but I literally just got that yesterday. So yeah, but I do have sophisticated storage on and stuff like that. So these are hello. Why won't you open? Did I put you on the wrong thing? Is sophisticated storage glitching out on me? No, these open just fine. That's really weird. So I literally just yesterday upgraded these into iron, because I was mining for about like 2 hours, and got a lot of iron. As you can see, these are not all from yesterday. That would be crazy. No, these were just a little different things. I do have overhauled caves here, so when a cave happens, it's like really big. So what happened was that like 2 caves connected together, and so it was like really insane. But it's very simple. I do have this runner kind of thing going down the middle, and then I just have 2 blast furnaces and two normal furnaces. This is the carpenter's table from Chipped and the mason table, so that I could have some cute stuff that is a little bit different, such as like this little bookshelf that's here like this. I tried my best to have like a little decorated bed area. Honestly, you guys have to let me know if it's looking okay. It is very bare. Everything's bare in here, guys. It is very, like, even though it says 57 days, to be honest, a lot of it was spent doing the terracotta and gathering the materials and stuff like that for the place. And if you notice, I am a loot goblin, so none of these are organized. Unfortunately, I have to organize them, so maybe I'll do like a little video organizing them and stuff like that. But right now everything's a little bit all over the place, even though it's like 56 days in. I have a lot of gems and ores right now, but that's just because I've pretty much spent like legit like the first 20 days just in the mines. I yearn for the mines. Where is the spider that I keep hearing? I swear to God, I'm so sorry, guys. I keep hearing it, and it's driving me crazy. I can't. Ah! No! I'm gonna have to fall down. Ugh, I hate that. That's really weird. I also have to terraform some stuff here in the back. I do have a little. Here you are. You are annoying. So with the passive mobs mod, the mobs will still spawn. Because to be honest, I couldn't be bothered having, sorry, I just realized that there's a staircase missing there. But I couldn't be bothered having, to come up with a lot of like custom, recipes for things for mob stuff. I know that there's some out there, but I was like, you know what? We can just keep the mobs here. They'll just be passive, to be honest. So yeah. We have a lot of stuff in our inventory that we have to put away. Actually, we have to like organize the chests a little bit. So I don't know if we wanna, I do have to like, either I can dump my stuff down and just do different things, or we can like sort chests for a little bit while we're just relaxing. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I did have, signs on them, but then when I switched them over to iron, they popped off, except that one because that one's still copper. But over here I do have these two set for blocks, so maybe I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just dump these off right here, except this, because I love Marouche accessories. It's pretty cool stuff. It comes with a lot of little cute things. In here we do have grab bags. We have like little hats, hence why I have a little kitten hat or whatever up here. Sorry about that. So the little hat was a tick friend. I don't like bugs, so I shall not be wearing that. I don't want to be mean and delete it, but it's very close second. This looks so weird. I keep thinking that it's something else, but it's a quill, because I'm like, what is that? But this is just my backpack that I keep my personal stuff in, the things that I need all the time, versus like the other backpacks are for loot and stuff. It took me a little bit to get the backpacks, I'm not gonna lie, because like I had to get the leather and stuff, so I had to like go for a lot of zombies because I have rotten flesh to leather. And so I was like, okay, well, I have to get leather, and I currently don't have any animals, so that's definitely one of the endeavors that we're gonna have to like go on, one of the journeys to get some leather and stuff like that, and get acquainted with the environment in that way. There's not a lot of animals nearby. There's illagers or pillagers nearby. Actually my spawn point is all the way down here, in this area right here, which is a blush sakura grove. It's a modded biome, and so then I traveled all the way over here, and then I set up a temporary home because it was a structure that was already created. It was a house that was already created, so I temporarily placed myself there. But I was like, I want to live in a more open area. I pretty much always end up in a plains biome because they tend to be a little bit more plain. and have more animals. But yeah, then I traveled like over here. There's a lush cave there. There's a mini village. I mark in the map a little bit of some areas for me to go back and visit. So like calcite and diorite, salt and clay. Um, More in this area, you know, closer to my house because I've explored a little bit more. But like mycelium, limestone, salt ores, redstone cave, ruined nether portal, prismarite cave entrance, and a rainbow crystal cave. I kid you not. So when I went from here to here, I already had stuff. I already had quite a couple of things. So the journey back, like these oceans don't connect. So I just had to go through all the terrain, and actually because of the modded nature of the game and stuff, I guess, of I have like a lot of different structures, but also biome ones too, just to see what it could come up with and stuff like that. I guess because of the nature of it, there's a lot more terrain that I'm used to, like a lot more mountainous areas and hills and stuff like that. And in real life, I'm from like southern US, like Florida area, so there's not a lot of hills in my area in real life. So like traversing that in the game is kind of like okay, I guess. um I got an extra anvil. Okay, so there's a lot of loot that I come across like in the mine sometimes, because there's like little rest spots created and stuff. Right now I'm just kind of like dumping stuff out so then we can kind of have like common chests created in a little bit. But this, and we can organize it a little bit more. Like I said, I just upgraded these to iron, which in good time because I needed it. I think that once we sort it out, it's going to be a lot more spacious and stuff like that. And right now, this is just my starter house. You know, I mean, it's not even completely decorated or anything like that. So I do hope to have this place look completely different in the future. One of my main things, I think I'm going to put some iron to smelt so that we can have some lanterns created. Ooh, some leather. My main thing, what I was going to do, well, what I was focusing on is to do the enchanting table, which I did. Now I'm just kind of waiting to get some more leather and get some more leather and do some more things. Oh, no. Ah, thank you. Oof. Almost didn't get it in time. There's a I have polymorph on, so depending on what you have, whatever you choose, it'll have different like outcome. So I'm like, oh no. I have to get that shears into my normal thing. And then all right. So apart from that, oh yeah, so I have a diamond pickaxe that I found in a loot thing that it's actually fortune 2. So I was like, oh my gosh, great. But I have to keep repairing it every time, and I am unfortunately not made of diamonds yet. So I don't have the capacity and the resources to just keep mending it every time. So I'm really hoping for a mending book. That's what I'm really hoping for. We don't actually, I haven't ran into like a full village since I've been here, because this village up here is a sky village, so it's in the sky. And at the time I did not have the blocks and stuff to get up there. So I am gonna have to eventually see if there's another village somewhere, because right now I'm traversing a lot of area, or I have explored a lot of area, and there hasn't really been like, there's been structures like independently, like 1 or 2, but there's not been a lot. Like this mini area over here didn't really have villagers. So I do think that if I run into them, I'm gonna try to like breed them and stuff like that so that I can find a space. One of the things that I'm keeping an eye on is waystones. Like to make one is really costly, I'm not gonna lie. But I do have the added bonus of this being a gameplay where we have peaceful mobs, so I could potentially go after a lot of endermen to get ender pearls. I did ran into a amethyst geode recently, so I have those and I have the emerald. It would just be the ender pearls that would be the thing, and I do have some obsidian. So yeah, that's one of the things that I'm considering, because traveling such a big space in search of different things, and we have a lot of cool modded biomes, it's tough. Like, I forgot to get some of the wood that I needed for my builds. What is it? It's these doors. These doors are made with the sakura wood from Promenade, and I had to go all the way back over here to get some of that wood because I didn't get a sapling. So I was like, oh my gosh, that is so, like, I literally remember thinking like, oh my god, that's gonna be so tiring to go back. But I mean, I had to. So yeah, on the way there, I've gathered some obsidian and stuff along the way. I do have these two mods that kind of have like random occurring events sometimes, like lucky block. So it'll put a lucky block around the worlds. And then oh, okay, so we have a lot of the nature stuff here. So then we we'll see sometimes around the world that there's a lucky block, and then there's like one other one that's like, it's not lucky events, it's I don't remember, but it has kind of like the Stardew digging spots, and like sometimes you'll get not infinite, but like more ores out of something. So that's pretty cool and exciting. There's a lot of accessories that come with certain of the mods that add cool stuff for you to look into. But so that's something that I'm trying to keep in mind when I do go into it. It's like, can we like use some of these things, and how can we use them, and all this other stuff. Right now, my ones that I switch out is that the loot bag, and the lucky rock. I don't have a lot of it right now, so it's been pretty rare, so I only got this one, and it gives it adds a 4% chance or efficiency bonus to for extra loot when I'm mining. So that's how I've been able to get some of the diamonds that I have, or whatever. So it helps with that. And then this one is one of the newer ones. I've never had this one before except in this save, which is it increases mining speed by 11%, around 11%. So that was really nice because even when I don't have my diamond pickaxe, it helps with the mining speed. So that was really good to get. I do have this one. It's called Orange Maple Sapling. It's from Regions Unexplored. So I'm hoping to eventually kind of have like a little grove of different trees and stuff like that, and look into that. I did make a server with my friends based on this mod pack and stuff, but when I tried recording it, it was being really weird and stuff, so I just decided to try to record this one instead in the meantime, so that we can have something to look forward to, and also just record my first video for you guys. Now I'm trying to go ahead and make sure that we have everything for that's not what we need, for that other chest going on, like all of my flowers, plants, like nature stuff I put together, so that we can have it all together. Now I think I am not gonna put that plant fossil with me, and this is kind of where I have some of the building stuff. Nothing. Gems and ores. Here we go. So I made sure to get the blush sakura sapling this time, because I didn't want to have to go all the way back. And I think one of my first caves that I went into was a lush cave, and I found 2 axolotls, and they're actually bluish colors. They're not like full blue, they're a cyan. and I'm gonna leave that there and stuff like that. I ran into this, and I thought that it was like really OP. But at the same time, I am playing in a peaceful, like, there's no mobs, even though this is normal. There's no dangerous mobs like that. So then I was like, oh man, like, when am I gonna die? To be honest, like, unless I'm falling from a loud area, this is, I wouldn't really die. But then I saw this and I was like, I'm such a dumb person that I would fall and I would die, and then I would be like, oh my gosh, I wish that I had the totem with me. So let me go ahead and put it in the environment. But this says a fatal hit teleports you somewhere else instead, equipable in the belt trinket slot. So I'm gonna see if this just, I don't know if this is a one-time use only. The artifacts that I've run into for the other things, I've never really like used them a lot, so I don't know if this is just a one-time use, because the normal totems are just a one-time use thing. So I low-key don't want to like use it up if I'm more in a more dangerous situation, or like I'm further from home, then I can use that. But I have keep inventory on too, so like if I die, it's not a big deal. I do want to make sure that I'm not abusing the power of that though, and I have ultimine, so I want to make sure that I'm not abusing that power either, in a way of how I mine things. Most of the time when I mine it, it's more of like, hey, like, this is gonna take a long time, like terraforming a mountain is gonna take a long time, let me use ultimine for it. So yeah, but for some things I do like just using my pickaxe, especially when it's my diamond pickaxe, because it's pretty fast anyways. So we'll have that. Tea blossom is part of that. Flax seeds, maybe. I think I might just have a chest for seeds so that I don't run into some of this stuff. Maybe, do I have, sorry, do I have, I thought that I had, maybe it's in here, chests already? Every time I make that sound, I think it's like weird. Okay, yeah, I do. That's not gonna be enough. Do we have that copper chest that I made somewhere? I gotta put that where that belongs. I ended up hitting a lot of clay early because of that lush cave that I was talking about, so that was really helpful with the terracotta. But I actually ended up having to I think I'm gonna have to make I'm gonna have to end up making a little farm for it, in case I do want to like make other structures and villages, not villages but houses and stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to find these chests. If not, I'll just make another one. Oh, okay, here, I'll get these ones from this other one then. Here you go. Okay, and what I'll do is that I'll just search seed. So you see we have a lot. I do have the composter like we talked about, so I think that I am gonna put that there. Some of these wheat seeds, because I do have a wheat farm already. Some of these I obviously don't have yet, planted I mean, so I'm gonna plant them. Sorry if this is going too fast and it's giving you a headache, I apologize. Okay, so let's go ahead and head down. And it rains often in here, by the way. Maybe it's just the area that we're in. It does rain pretty often, so I have to keep an eye out on that. Maybe I'll change that in the future, but for right now, let's just put you in there. Oops, nope. I do have like additional sounds here, so you'll notice that some things make extra sounds and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and put this in the composter. So yeah, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I feel like I am. I double question myself all the time because English is not my first language, even though I've lived in America for like 10 years at this point. I say things weirdly sometimes, and then people have to correct me, and that's completely fine. Please feel free to tell me if that's correct or not. Okay, so we do have botany pots here too. I just have that set up for the sugarcane right now because sorry, I was trying to see if I want to put something in here for the cabinets. I think that I want to have the kitchen. These are just the normal cabinets, but I was trying to think if we can have some. Those are countertops, not cabinets. Oh my god, the cabinets up here and the countertops down here, and then have like a little kitchen table here and stuff. And then over here, I'm not sure what I want. Can you tell I play The Sims? I be decorating too much. This is Minecraft, but I try to keep it a little bit more functional for this game and stuff. So like the cabinets up here would actually be used for storage. That's why I got the storage delight mod, so that it would actually be storage. So it wouldn't be as much of an issue. Bro, I just realized that I stayed with the 64 seeds. That was pretty dumb of me. Rice grains are... Right click on a grindstone to dehusk the rice. Okay, I haven't done this yet. Oh. Is this not the right grindstone? Okay. Shift right click. What is it maybe? Sneak right click. Yeah, sneak right click. Sneak right click on a grindstone to dehusk the ice. Maybe it's because it's a diamond. This is specifically for spelunking. So let me see. This is how it goes, by the way. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing, and then halfway through I'm like, you know what, let's do a little side quest. So grindstone, it's gonna have a smooth stone slab, 2 planks and 2 sticks. Okay, so let's do 2 planks. Do we already have... Ah, we do. And then some sticks. We actually don't. Huh, that's weird. I had a lot of sticks somewhere. I don't want to keep making them because I have a lot of them somewhere. And you're probably screaming like, this is why you organize your chests. But listen, I keep getting sidetracked by like projects. Where did they go? Did I use them all? No, there's some right here. Okay. All right. And then, all right. Let's put this right here for right now. Ooh, uncooked rice. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to... Let's just put this in here. There we go. And let's do this one. All right. So maybe that one can be... Okay, I need to name things. Ah! Okay, here we go. And let's put these ones back where they properly belong. So let's gather some of the food then to have all in one place. That belongs in the other one. This was our signs. And let's go ahead and put that here then. Food. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and copy my little design. Sorry, I keep hitting the S button. Don't know why I keep doing that. Ooh. Let's do food. Good. Wow. Misspelling stuff all the time since birth. Okay. Let's put you there. And let's go from here. This is... I thought that I had gotten all the nature stuff. Wow, I got so sidetracked. Okay. Golden apple, flax seeds, wheat, sweet potato. I have to plant that sweet potato. Oh, sweet potato seeds. Okay. Mushroom. I don't know if to keep with nature or to put it with the food because I do in fact use it to make mushroom stew. So I'll see. This mug of Digger Bitter, It's haste too, but then it causes nausea because like you're drinking alcohol. So yeah. And this is supposed to go for the other one. And apples. All right. Yeah, this is the other diamond pickaxe. This one I did enchant myself. And I only got efficiency 2, which is only, you know, that's not bad. But I only got efficiency 2, guys. I wanted like Silk Touch or Mending. I feel like whenever I find a Mending villager, that's gonna be the holy grail. You're not supposed to be in here. Neither are you. Okay. So I hope that I find him soon. Because I do go through my tools a lot. Because I forget and I'll just keep mining and I'm like, oh no, it's at like blah 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 durability. And then I just keep mining and I'm like, oh, what do you mean it broke? And you know, my Minecraft is like, what do you mean, girl? Like, this has been telling you that it's low on durability and you kept mining. That's on you, you know? So yeah. I do need mending on my things. I do have the sophisticated backpack mods, so eventually there's like a little tank that you can like install into your backpack that collects XP for you, like num num num. And what happens is that you will it'll collect XP for you, and then you can mend the stuff that is enchanted with mending inside the backpack if you have it separate. Destroyed blocks are automatically smelted. I have to think about that because right now I think I have an accessory that does that. I recently got it yesterday, so what is that? Hello? What is that? Hello? I'm not playing anything in the background. What mod is that? I don't know if you guys can hear it. Or is that the music? Is that just the music in the game? I haven't heard that one. That was ominous. That was like battle cry. Like that was like you're gonna get in a battle. These guys are here. But they've been here. The pillagers have been here because I'm not gonna kill their leader. I don't know where the leader went, but the leader was who came over yesterday. So that's weird. Oh, I have to get food. I didn't realize that. Maybe we'll get some of the food from here to make sure that we have some. There's a big mountain there, and there's a big mountain over here. So we kind of settled between... Sorry. We kind of settled between two big areas. Sorry. The music just caught me off guard. It's normally so, like, nice and peaceful. This is like, haha, battle. So I'm, like, confused. But it's okay. I will, keep that in mind that that's playing in the background. Alrighty. I have to make another crafting table for downstairs. I think I have one. I always have to, just like in real life, I have to be like, I think it's somewhere around here. So yeah, sorry if like some things I make doubles of, because that happens, and then I'll be like, oh, I already had this, and then, you know, yeah, but I know that this was supposed to be peaceful and nice and calming, but I think that I get too excited, or my voice gets too excited sometimes for it to be peaceful. I had to check that everything was okay. I was talking a little bit loud, so I have to edit the first half of this video a little bit more than I'd like, but I am a very loud person, so I just have to kind of take that into mind when I'm editing and doing things. Also, there was a little part where I was a dum-dum and I have the constant music on for Minecraft, and the song came, and a song or record came on, whatever, that was like very battle-esque, and I thought that it was like I was getting invaded or something. I was like, what is going on? But no, I just forgot that, you know, I have the music on and stuff, so Maybe I was getting invited and I didn't realize, but I don't think I was. I think that I was just not considering things properly. Food. There we go. Did I think we were still looking at that when I was doing things, but I was also making sure that the video was filming properly. I'm still getting used to OBS and filming stuff. I had filmed stuff in the past with OBS. It was actually a another video for games like but forever ago, like a lot of years ago. I say that a lot like I'm, 100, but um no, it was when I was way younger, and I cringe every time I hear those videos back, so they're no longer up. And um yeah, no, they're no longer up. Why did I put that in there? I'm literally just putting food away. Oh my gosh. I am ADHD, so I struggle with keeping track of things. I, do work on it, and I do have my interests that I like and keep me interested in stuff a lot more. I think that I'm definitely getting used to talking and playing at the same time. Talking too much is not a problem because I'm a yapper, so I talk a lot, but talking and playing at the same time. Here's the sticks that I was looking for, by the way. They were in here. Talking at the same time can be distracting, but maybe I'll that's one of the tools that I found when looting. Okay, all right. It will distract me, and then I'm like, wait, what did I say? So yeah, I have to keep in mind what I said and what I didn't say and those kind of things. But in the meantime, I kind of like a little prompt on what to talk about potentially. What kind of TV shows do you guys watch? I am a TV show person rather than a movie person. So maybe a better question would be if you guys are a movie person or a TV show person. Like I said, I'm a TV show person. I'm very specific in kind of what I like sometimes. I am very much like, I like sci-fi, I like magic, I like supernatural things, and I like, sometimes I like procedural shows or like doctoral stuff, but not that much compared to the other shows that I watch. I watch international shows a lot too. Where are my K-drama people at, or Chinese dramas at? If I'm watching Chinese dramas, I watch more of like wuxia, or that wuxia is like a genre that specializes in like martial arts and stuff. But there's some that are like more fantasy ones and stuff like that that I watch. And so those things I watch. I grew up with like telenovelas and stuff like that. And every time now, it's forever ruined TV for me, to be honest. Every time that I watch something, I'm like, oh, this is just a telenovela. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same plot. Somebody rich falls for somebody poor, and that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Which, like, I mean, some shows are really good in getting you away from that mindset, right? Where you are like, wow, I realized that I didn't even realize that I'm watching like the exact same plot over and over again. And as a person who's ADHD, like I have autism too, like I do love rewatching things. I read fan fiction and I read a lot of the stuff online as well, and I just like keep reading it over and over. So it's like the same characters but different plot essentially. So I shouldn't be talking about things being used up over and over again, but I know that's a little hypocritical of me. But sometimes I think that they can execute the idea better, and they just struggle to, which is fine. It's just there's only so many CEO plots that you can stomach for a while, but sometimes I do watch more modern shows for Chinese series. It just depends on what's about. There's some that have been really good, but you guys let me know what you guys like. you know, like I mentioned, I watch a little bit of different things. I watch international shows, not just Asian shows too. There's one of my favorite shows of all time is Dark. That's a time travel show, and I believe it's German. I mean, they're speaking German in it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's fully a German show. Um, but yeah, that show is definitely one of the things that will like keep you up in the sense of like, oh my god, what was it talking about or whatever. They did a really good job with the casting on it though. Like I feel like there was rarely a time where I questioned like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like throughout the different times that they like showed or whatever, I literally like very rarely was like lost on who was who and stuff like that, because all the actors looked like each other. And it was pretty interesting because they didn't just go back like, oh, we're going back like 300 years that has nothing to do with me. These was like all interconnected. So yeah, I won't spoil too much of the show or anything, but it was pretty interesting because it really made you think how people are connected together and how our choices influence each other, even if you don't think that you are interconnected or whatever. So that was pretty cool. Especially like the ending of it and stuff. Like I've watched it like 3 or 4 times, and each time I'm just like, whoa, like it gets better each time, or I'm noticing this detail that I didn't before. And so it really shows a lot of rewatchability for it. So you can tell I really like it. Let me put this in here. Now, I don't know where to put the signs. Here we go. No, that's not the right signs. I need a birch. But let me put this stuff on the building one. I have all these minecarts that I don't need right now, but I like to keep loot just in case, because you know, one day I'm gonna need it and it's gonna bite my butt and I don't have it. So yeah, I keep some things. Let me put this stuff away. Nephrite chunk. I have to figure out what that's used for. So I have to see. Here we go. But yeah, like I mentioned, those like sci-fi shows, supernatural stuff, I really like, and that genre kind of applies to my books as well. I like reading a lot of fantasy. I like reading. I have to take this stuff out of here. That's not good. Let me sort by tags. I kind of like reading those things as well, and for me, I just like the creativity and the world building, and especially if it's like magical or like folk tales or those kind of things. I find those things pretty interesting, just because you can see the world that somebody else has made. So that's pretty cool, or I think it's pretty cool. I have a lot of hats, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put this all in here for a second. I have a lot of plushies and a lot of hats. I have to figure out a way to display them. So if you have any good ideas on that, let me know. Also, these are all like little hats, so I'll have to like go through and show them what I have. Maybe I'll leave the chicken hat on. Show the different ones that I have so that you guys can like maybe tell me which one to keep on for a while longer and those kind of things. These are building things, so let's go over here. I know this is like a very boring first episode, not gonna lie. Like I know, but I thought that this would be, even though it's so chaotic and it's all over the place, that's pretty much like what it's gonna be. So I was like, we'll keep going. We'll keep doing things for it. I think that you also get to see a little bit of what I have been doing and stuff like that. Because when I go mining, for example, like I know a lot of times like Longplays and stuff, it's like gathering resources, building, mining, like those kind of things. But when I go mining, it's not like, okay guys, let's do 30 minutes. Like I mentioned, it's like 2 hours and I get lost. Like you know how some people are like, yeah, I'm gonna play, and then like after they're done playing, they can like get out and go back home and find their base. Nah, there's a reason why there's that map in the top corner over there. I get lost, especially in caves. Like I just keep going and keep going until like I'm just lost um around the ways, and I'm like, so how do I get back? Like I think at one point I just had to start mining up. I gave up. I was like, well, we're in Timbuktu, we're lost. So yeah, I just kind of gave up on it and had to climb stuff differently and all such stuff. So that's one of the drawbacks of having modded caves. They're really cool and there's so much to explore and so much to do, but because of that, I'm like, ooh, it's like luring me in. I can't say no to it, and yeah. So yeah, Golden Hook increases experience dropped by creatures. Ooh, so some of these trinkets are really cool. I tend to keep them in my first backpack so that I can like switch them out, because unfortunately there's only so many different slots. Plastic drinking hat decreases the time it takes to drink items, decreases the time it takes to eat items. Honestly, it's okay. Obviously I'm keeping it. I'm not throwing away any of this stuff, but I'll keep it over here. One of the cool hats that I have, sorry, got distracted. One of the cool hats that I have, it's a TV head. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let me know if you guys would like that instead of the different ones that I have. Here we go. There's also one that's a stuck lollipop, so it's pretty cool. And this one's the cowboy hat and Kate Penguin's head. Okay, that was part of a stand thingamajiggy. And this one's Eevee ears, so that's pretty cool. I also collected all these books because, well, no, I didn't collect them. What I'm going to talk about, I made all these books. Oh, Jesus. To have the bookshelves. But I think that these don't count. The maple ones don't count. But I have oak anyways, it's okay. Sorry, again, halfway through things, we're gonna get distracted. I apologize. But here we go. Wow, exactly 21. Yay. I don't think I'm gonna need all these 21 because there's already some down here. Like, yeah, but what do... Okay. I just want it to look like a cute little library, guys. Maybe I'll do this so that it looks like a little frame. Okay, it looks like a little cute frame. All right. Do I want to do this? No, I don't. I don't, because it doesn't go all the way around. All right. Oh, I don't have the fuel for it. Hold on. Because I want mending so bad. I do. Or like silk touch. How about that? Let's see. Protection, sharpness, reroll, piercing, efficiency. Not even a good efficiency, dang. Breaking. No, what is this? More than this. I actually figured that out why that did that. Okay. Magic protection, feather falling, protection, holding. I'm not gonna lie, I barely know what these do. Some of these I'm just like, doesn't sound like what I'm looking for, and just keep going. So I have to like look into those more. Unbreaking. I don't know. That's a little low though. let me... Oh, it has to be... Dang, okay. Efficiency 2. Let me get the... That's the iron pickaxe. Let me get the diamond tool that I had up here. Diamond shovel. Iron, 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 iron. I probably say I'm iron weird. My accent changes depending on different things, guys. So, I gotta find that other diamond pickaxe that I had. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So let's see. Oh, that's one that's already done. Okay. Efficiency 2. We already have efficiency stuff. I'm breaking. Why won't you give me anything else? Please. Sorry I'm whining in your ear, but I want something else. I think at this point we're not gonna get it. That's really weird. I don't know. You know what's really funny? Ooh, I'm breaking 2. If I put that there... No, it's not gonna... Sure. I know I probably shouldn't have settled, but... I'm trying to... Potato recovery. Okay. I have some modded ones too. Probably what's messing with some of this stuff. One time, when I was first getting started on this, I got Silk Touch super fast. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I put it on an iron pickaxe, thinking nothing of it, right? Because this was my first time enchanting something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so dumb. And I regret it to this day. I literally am like, oh my gosh. Yeah, my levels are dying. Or no, not my levels, my things. So I'll just wait. That's one of the things why I hadn't been using it, because even though I got the table, because I was like, maybe, not gonna want to go mining to use it, but no, maybe next time. I had been waiting to run into a villager or something so that I could like use it, but nah, bro, nothing. So I'm gonna have to just go on a really long trip, gonna get some milk and never come back, I guess. But I'm joking. But just go out and explore and travel and stuff like that, and try to find one again, because nothing is working. I'm breaking. I have another one. I swear I do. That's iron. Oh, here it is. Efficiency 3, or efficiency... Can I combine these things together? Fortune and unbreaking? Ah, it took all my money. Ooh, you know what's good for that? When I run out of levels last time, I don't think I have anything. Aha, I do. Because we have the Spelunkery mod. I'll get points, or I'll get levels for doing this. I hope it's not too loud in your ear, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, there you go. We ran out of that one. But this is really good for my redstone, because I have the sophisticated storage mod, and I want to eventually be like one of those people that has a huge storage room and all this other stuff, but also take into account the fact that I have modded stuff. So that's 15 points. So we got so much powder from that. Oh my gosh. Nope, it's gonna have to be up here. Oh, that's where the other one is. Okay. Let's do roughs and bar. Okay. And hopefully that'll carry us over. But yeah, I hope to have like huge storage room in the future and stuff like that. The good thing is with the sophisticated storage, it doesn't have to be as big to hold a lot more items in it, but I do want to like have a space for it. In the future, maybe this space will become a different area or something. And I hope to have a dedicated building for different things, even though I know that I just said, well, not just, but I said earlier that I suck at building. I want to improve upon it, and I want to have a chance to like build more and do more things and just have more fun with certain things in the gameplay, and just kind of relax while doing so. And hopefully you guys are able to do stuff in the background while I do this, or play the game like I'm playing the game, and stuff like that. Was that enough points? Was that enough points? Too expensive! 33. When I put it over here, it's like too expensive. Okay. 33 points. Okay, so we need a little bit more. I don't know if we have anything more, to be honest, though. How much is this? I'm gonna have to put it up here with this stuff, though. Hold on. Let me put all this stuff all together up here. I have to figure out what the blocks look like, to be honest. Do the blocks get like broken down? Raw redstone block. Let me see what we can use it for. Okay, we have sincerely deviated. You have to smelt it. So much smelting. I feel like I don't like using up my resource. Like, I don't like smelting stuff sometimes because they take long, but it's okay. We'll do it. Oh, and it just gives that. Okay, well, you know, that's okay. Pointed redstone. Okay, I don't know what we can do with that yet. Let's see if there's anything else that needs smoothing. To be honest, I did it a lot earlier, which is why I had a lot of points. So we may be in a pickle. Maybe in a little bit of a pickle there. Maybe next time that we're here, we can go mining for some things to get some points. But let's see if our wheat has grown and we can get some points off of that. I actually don't know how that works, to be honest. We don't get points, no. Or XP. Sometimes we do, sometimes I don't. It just depends, I think, sometimes. So that kind of sucks. I've run into a spawner or two along the way, but I haven't destroyed them. Since the mobs are not gonna hurt me, it's not an issue, but I don't know. The prismarite cave is really pretty. It's like rainbow colors, but I can't have none of it because I don't have silk touch. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, so I hope that I do eventually get silk touch because I'm gonna need it. For certain things. Now, one of the things that I want to maybe focus on doing in the future is obviously decorating everything and having a little bit of an area over here. I'm I'm hoping to get bees soon. Well, animals as a whole soon, because I don't have animals and it's day 50. So I need to get on that. Actually, maybe we can. Do I want the fences to be made out of? To be fair, I think that I want to build them a space. So in order to do that, let's. I probably should organize the chest first, guys. I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you guys think we should do next time. Should we organize the chest, go into the mines, and use this pickaxe and try to get to level 33, or maybe I can find a way to get to level 33 in the meantime and combine those three. So our options are going to be mines, sorry, well, hi, hello. Our options are going to be the mines, build a area for the animals. I probably want to try to make them like a little house or whatever. Or sort the chests. I know we did a little bit of sorting this chest today. It actually took a lot of what we were doing, but yeah, we can do that. Yeah, so you guys have to let me know what you guys want to do. So bye-bye. Hope you guys had a good day. We'll have a good day and have a good rest as well, okay? Bye-bye, friends. Thank you so much.